What's going on, guys? You got played 123 here, and today I wanted to discuss the state of the crucible in Destiny 2. By no means is this a new topic. There have been many YouTubers out there doing rant videos, complaint videos on this topic. I just wanted to give my opinion on it, my thoughts. And so because it is such a very large topic to cover, I'm going to be breaking it down into 3 videos. But today we're going to just focus on skill-based matchmaking. So let's go. Alright, so the topic for today is going to be skill-based matchmaking. So obviously skill-based matchmaking has been the primary method of matchmaking since the start of D2. Obviously that's like the only way we have for going into a PvP match aside from classic mix, obviously. And so I think maybe we should just start off with maybe the pros to it. So I don't think there's a lot of pros to it, but I think this was probably, if I was a part of the Bungie team, this probably would have been at least why I would have thought this was a good idea, and that is new players. So obviously Destiny 2 is now available for PC, so you have a large number of new people coming in because they didn't originally have cross save enabled. So you're gonna have people that are coming over from console to PC, and you're gonna have completely new fresh players starting on PC, and really just any, I'm not saying there's not new players on console and stuff, but just mainly my point is there are a lot of new players coming in, okay, going into Destiny 2, and I think to help cater to them, skill-based matchmaking is a very smart idea because it sets everyone up at a base level, and so when you go into a match, you don't have to expect everyone else to have the meta weapons to be really good at the game. You know that they're all starting at the baseline right with you, and they're gonna work their way up the same as you, you know. But I think a lot of the problems start with when you start getting into the more skill based, like once you start leveling up and you actually gain some skill in the crucible, that's where the problems start. And I first want to talk about the fact that I think they're catering to one group, and I have kind of an analogy for that. So I'm not gonna get like anything political. I don't expect to, like, I don't want to promote any side or anything, but regardless, when you have a presidential candidate going for office, or really anyone, it doesn't matter if they're president or governor or whatever, you have the far right-wing Republican conservatives, okay, and then you also have the far left Democrats, and my point being is that, say you have Trump, okay, you have this next election coming up, you know, Trump, yes, he does have rallies for his right-wing Republicans, but a lot of his programs and everything that he's coming out with to promote himself is more geared towards the middle people, the middle ground people who are unsure, who are willing to hear both sides, who, you know, who are undecided, you know. And that's what we have in Destiny 2. We have a population of people that are just strictly PvE, you know, just raiding, strikes, story mode, and then we have the competitive PvP only veterans on the other side, and you have a lot of people coming in who are right in the mix. And by putting in skill-based matchmaking, I think you're really limiting the amount of people that are willing to play matchmaking or PvP continually. And the reason for that is because you're setting up a barrier, because as I go into matches and I'm gaining more skill in the crucible and I'm moving up the ranking system, I'm facing people continually, like game after game, that are going try hard. They have to go all out. They're using meta weapons. They're using, you know, the meta classes. I don't really want to bring too much of this into this because I want to save this for my next video. But you have Dust Rock, you have Lord of Wolves, you have Aerentil, you have handheld Supernova on the Warlock, so you have all that stuff, and you continually see players going into lobbies and just dominating, and they're going 110% when everyone else just wants to play casually. And I think that's where you're really ruining the experience, because you're not offering something across the board. You're just strictly catering to the people that are veterans and who will continually play PvP regardless of how it's set up. And that's, I think, the main problem I have with it. The fact of the matter is they're setting it up as if every mode is like Trials of Osiris from D1, when in reality, a lot of the people I played with they didn't really actually go into Trials. They were fine. I mean, there was some good gear, and I went into Trials of Osiris a few times for the sniper rifle and like one other gun, but otherwise I was perfectly fine with the weapons, and I didn't want to deal with that, you know. I didn't want to have to go the extra mile and go 110%. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, you know. You should have that there, but you need to offer more stuff for the wider population, and the wider population would say that they're casual. They're not try-hard players. They just want to sit down, play a few games, and have a fun time. And by offering every single mode besides Classic Mix, you're not doing that. You're really cutting off a large population of players who would be willing to put in time into the Crucible. So that about wraps it up for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, that would be great if you would drop a like. That tells me that you like the content I'm making and that I should make more of these videos to come out in the future. And if you're new, dropping a sub would be awesome as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.